François-Marie Arouet, popularly known by his pen name Voltaire, was a French Enlightenment writer, historian, and philosopher famous for his humor, assaults on the established Catholic Church, in support of religious freedom, free speech, and separation of church and state. He was regarded as one of the best French writers of all time. Although just a handful of his works are being read today, he is nonetheless regarded as a valiant campaigner against tyranny, prejudice, and brutality. He is often regarded as the greatest man of the 18th century. The happiest of all lives is a busy solitude. Man is free at the instant he wants to be. Appreciation is a wonderful thing. It makes what is excellent in others belong to us as well. It is hard to free fools from the chains they revere. Come, you presents will either give me life or kill me with pleasure. One great use of words is to hide our thoughts. One day everything will be well, that is our hope. Everything's fine today, that is our illusion. There is a wide difference between speaking to deceive and being silent to be impenetrable. If this is the best of possible worlds, what then are the others? Fools have a habit of believing that everything written by a famous author is admirable. For my part, one read only to please myself, and like only what suits my taste. Dare to think for yourself. When a man is in love, jealous, and just whipped by the Inquisition, he is no longer himself. God is a comedian playing to an audience that is too afraid to laugh. The comfort of the rich depends upon an abundant supply of the poor. I have never made but one prayer to God, a very short one. O Lord, make my enemies ridiculous. And God granted it. What can you say to a man who tells you he prefers obeying God rather than men, and that as a result he's certain he'll go to heaven if he cuts your throat? I would rather obey a fine lion, much stronger than myself, than 200 rats of my own species. To succeed in the world, it is not enough to be stupid, one must also be polite. Every man is guilty of all the good he did not do. It is forbidden to kill, therefore all murderers are punished unless they kill in large numbers, and to the sound of trumpets. If God did not exist, it would be necessary to invent him. He must be very ignorant, for he answers every question he is asked. Think for yourself, and let others enjoy the privilege of doing so too. It is not inequality which is the real misfortune, it is dependence. Men will always be mad, and those who think they can cure them are the maddest of all. I read only to please myself, and enjoy only what suits my taste. Despite the enormous quantity of books, how few people read. And if one reads profitably, one would realize how much stupid stuff the vulgar herd is content to swallow every day. Doctors put drugs of which they know little into bodies of which they know less, for diseases of which they know nothing at all. I don't know where I am going, but I am on my way. Each player must accept the cards life deals him or her, but once they are in hand, he or she alone must decide how to play the cards in order to win the game. The greatest consolation in life is to say what one thinks. In general, the art of government consists in taking as much money as possible from one party of the citizens to give to the other. It is not enough to conquer, one must learn to seduce. When it is a question of money, everybody is of the same religion. Our wretched species is so made that those who walk on the well-trodden path always throw stones at those who are showing a new road. Reading nurtures the soul, and an enlightened friend brings it solace. The longer we dwell on our misfortunes, the greater is their power to harm us. Liberty of thought is the life of the soul. Our labor preserves us from three great evils: weariness, vice, and want. The human brain is a complex organ with the wonderful power of enabling man to find reasons for continuing to believe whatever it is that he wants to believe. The art of medicine consists of amusing the patient while nature cures the disease. Every man is a creature of the age in which he lives, and few are able to raise themselves above the ideas of the time. Perfect is the enemy of good. What is history? The lie that everyone agrees on. It is an infantile superstition of the human spirit that virginity would be thought a virtue, and not the barrier that separates ignorance from knowledge. Behind every successful man stands a surprised mother-in-law. Now, my good man, this is no time to be making enemies. Faith consists in believing what reason cannot. We are rarely proud when we are alone. If we do not find anything very pleasant, at least we shall find something new. Madness is to think of too many things in succession too fast, or of one thing too exclusively. We never live, we are always in the expectation of living. Life is a shipwreck, but we must not forget to sing in the lifeboats. Prejudices are what fools use for reason. The more I read, the more I acquire, the more certain I am that I know nothing. Doubt is an uncomfortable condition, but certainty is a ridiculous one. It is dangerous to be right in matters on which the established authorities are wrong. Opinions have caused more ills than the plague or earthquakes on this little globe of ours. It is better to risk saving a guilty person than to condemn an innocent one. Meditation is the dissolution of thoughts in eternal awareness, or pure consciousness without objectification, knowing without thinking, merging finitude in infinity. Judge a man by his questions, rather than by his answers. The most important decision you make is to be in a good mood. Love is a canvas furnished by nature and embroidered by imagination. Minds differ still more than faces. Don't think money does everything, or you are going to end up doing everything for money. Those who can make you believe absurdities can make you commit atrocities. It is with books as with men, a very small number play a great part. If you have 2 religions in your land, the 2 will cut each other's throats, but if you have 30 religions, they will dwell in peace.